7 work at home jobs that pay $100 a day or more. Hey, you want to make some money at home, don't you? Yeah. You want to make a lot of money at home, don't you? Yeah. Well, I've got the video for you because I'm going to give you 7 ways with no investment that you can make money at home, and we're starting right now. Hey, I'm J.R. Fisher. Thanks for visiting my channel. I really appreciate it. Thanks for checking out this video. This channel, well, it's for you. It's a channel to help you make money online. That's what this whole channel is dedicated to. Put your comments below about what you thought of this video, what videos you'd like to see, because this is your channel. Don't forget, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. There's a big button down there. It's red. You want to turn it gray by clicking it, and then you want to turn on all bell notifications. Let me let that calm down for just a second. We want to turn on all bell notifications so that you can be notified every single time I do a new video, and you'll be part of the Fisher family, the VIP group, and you'll be in front of the line and you won't miss a thing. I also have a VIP course below. It's a $97 course. You can get it absolutely free by just clicking the link. It's a click and learn course, no credit card required. Pretty cool stuff. Now, I've been selling online since 2009, and I've generated millions of dollars of both digital and physical products, and I keep coming up with new stuff because that's what I got to do, right? We got to keep coming up with new stuff. But I put together this video for you. If you haven't made money online, this is a great way to get started. This is a great way to make some money. These things weren't available to me in the beginning. Had they have been available to me in the beginning, I may have done some of these things. But the first thing I want to tell you about is an online writer. Do you like to write? I mean, you could make a lot of money as an online writer. I talked to a person named Holly Johnson, and she makes over $200,000 a year as a freelance writer. That's not a bad income, guys. Now, she's good at what she does. However, you could do the same thing. Now, she actually said that she finds it impossible for you not to make at least 40 to 50 grand a year online writing, and that's as a part-time person. There's so many sites you can do this on. You can do this on freelancer.com. You can do this on upwork.com. You can do this on textbroker.com. There's so many sites to do this, guys. You can just Google online writer sites and you're going to find tons of them, and you can start making money immediately. The next thing you can do is become a proofreader. God knows a lot of these sites need it, guys. And some of the same operators, Fiverr, Upwork, freelancer.com, need proofreading. Now, what happens in many cases is you're going to get a foreign language written script or product description or blog, and they need you to proofread it because it doesn't really quite sound right in English. Now, we've all been to, products on Amazon or some websites, and we've read it and we're like, well, what are they saying here? What are they trying to say? Made no sense to us. So that's why proofreaders are needed. How much money can you make? Well, it really depends on how much time you put into it. I would say somebody who's part-time could make $2,000 to $3,000 a month, but if you're full-time and you're really good at what you do and you're fast, you could make anywhere from $5,000 to $8,000 a month just doing proofreading. Now, the best way to get started is just go to one of those sites that I told you about. Go to Upwork, go to Fiverr, go to Freelancer, put up a profile, let them know that you'll do proofreading. Now, what I would recommend you doing on any of these sites, though, is put an offer in on a job. You'll get alerts when jobs come available that are going to match you, and as soon as you get that job offer, if it's for $200, tell them you'll do the job for $100. Now, why would you do that? Why would you do it so cheap? You're not going to make any money doing that. You will in the long run. Here's why. If you take some of these jobs and you do a really good job and you undercut everybody and you do it really cheap, what's going to happen is you're going to get reviews on these people, and these people will review you and give you really high reviews. Once you get a bunch of really high reviews, people will start contacting you to do work for them. So that's one way of speeding up the process, by just doing a little extra work for a little less money just in the beginning. Number 3 is a virtual bookkeeper. Let's face it, I remember the days when I had to get all my forms together and all my receipts, and I had to take them down to the accountant and sit down with them and go through everything. It's just not necessary nowadays, guys. People, companies have most of all of their accounting online now. You can download what they have. You can download into QuickBooks or some other bookkeeping software and actually do bookkeeping for companies and individuals. If you are doing this for companies. In other words, a company is looking for bookkeepers to work for them, and then they sell the services out to other companies. You're only going to make anywhere from $15 to $50 an hour on average. If you're doing this for yourself and you're going direct to the consumer, direct to the business, you can earn upwards of $50, $60, $70 an hour doing bookkeeping. So it doesn't take you that many hours. You know, if you're working a 40-hour week and you're charging somebody, you know, $50 an hour, you know, that's $2,000 a week. That's $8,000 a month, almost $100,000 a year just to do bookkeeping. Number 4 is to transcribe audio files. Now here's what happens. Somebody does a podcast, somebody is narrating a book, something along those lines, and they want to have it written out, and they don't want to do it. So what they do is they upload the audio file to something like rev.com. that's rev.com. When they go to rev.com, they can upload that audio file. You bid on that job, you take that job, you listen to it, you type out what they said, you send it back to them, and boom, you get paid. Transcribing audio files has become huge. A lot of people have figured out that their podcast could be repurposed as a written blog on their website, that writing a book is a whole lot easier to talk it into an audio file and have somebody type it out than it is for them to type it out. So there's a lot of jobs for this, and like I say, if you go to a website like rev.com, you can weed through those jobs, pick the ones you want, start making money instantly. Number 5 is teaching English online. English is probably one of the most widely used languages in the world. Now I've traveled to a whole bunch of different countries at this point, but what I've noticed in a lot of these countries is that almost every country will have their language, and then they'll also have an English translation of that for street signs, for restaurants, for menus. It's all over the world. So if you're an English speaker, and I'm only speaking to people out here who are native English or who are fluent in English, you can make money translating almost any language into English or teaching English to individuals. They need to learn English to really get by and be able to do business nowadays. You know, I've been in Mexico and I've been in Asia, and all of these countries seem to have signs that are also in English. So that tells you right there there's a big need for it. There's a big need for people to learn English. So if you're an English speaker, you're a native speaker, and you can teach people English and you're good at it, you can make a lot of money just teaching English. Now you can go to sites like VIPKid.com or just Google companies hiring to teach English, and you could probably get a job pretty quick doing that. Number 6, which brings me to my next one, is just an online tutor. You know, what do you have talents in? You know, do you have talents in teaching people math? Do you have talents in teaching people history? Do you have talents in teaching people languages, like I just said? You could be an online tutor at a lot of these different sites and teach a wealth of different information. Now, dependent upon, you know, what your knowledge bank is. Like if you're really good at teaching Magento programming, that's a pretty high level thing, and you can charge maybe $50 or $100 an hour for something like that. If you're teaching math, you know, a lot of people know math. Okay, let's face it, a lot of people know math, so you may only make $10 or $15 an hour. Now if you're not good at some of the high level things, here's what you can do. You ready? Get good at them. Get good at them. Watch some videos on YouTube, take a course on one of these sites, take one of my courses, get good at SEO, get good at making websites. I've literally got videos on my channel right now that can show you how to make a website in under 30 minutes. You can make a website. So if you want to, you know, get good at stuff like that, you can do it. It's easy to learn this stuff. Knowledge is just out there for everybody now, but people will still pay you to teach them one-on-one how to do these things. I know I do some coaching. I don't do much anymore because I want to put my time into other things like this channel, like helping you out, but I charged a lot of money to do coaching, and I started out at $500 an hour and ended up at like $2,000 for an hour. So that's a lot of money to charge somebody. Now obviously there's fewer clients that are going to pay you $5,000 a month, or you know $10,000 a month. However, there's a lot of people out there that will pay you $500 or $1,000 or $1,500 a month. I figured that out real quick. I also figured out that I didn't want to necessarily spend all my time with these people. However, it's there if you want to earn money doing that. Number 7, customer service representative. If you don't want to do anything but just help with customer service, you can make money doing it. Some of the top companies in the United States just need customer service people, especially with COVID. They don't necessarily want to bring you in the office. They don't want to pay for a desk, they don't want to pay for phones, they don't want to pay for any of that. They just want to pay you per hour. Some of the companies that are hiring are Hilton. You could go to Hilton.com and you could look through their site, you could find jobs. I know they pay between $10 and $21 an hour for customer service, and it's funny to me because so many times now I'll call a doctor's office, dentist office, tech support or whatever, and I can hear a kid in the background or a dog barking or whatever, and I'll say, are you working from home? They're like, oh yeah, I do work from home. And that is just the thing now. Everybody's working from home. You certainly don't need customer service people in the office anymore. It's just not necessary. Other places that are hiring are Apple. Apple is paying anywhere from $13 to $19 an hour. The last time I checked, it's probably higher than that now. Also, Amazon is also hiring. It's anywhere from $11 to $18 an hour. So there's a lot of companies out there that just need customer service people to answer the phones, and you can pick your hours. You can decide, I want to work 4 hours a day, 8 hours a day, whatever you want to do. You pick your times, you pick your time zones, and those are the hours you work. You can also look on job boards like Flex Jobs. You can look at Indeed.com. You can look at Upwork.com. If you want to do customer service, type in customer service jobs and you're going to find a ton of them there. Now if you're going to use one of these job sites, I will tell you, check out the reviews of the person that's hiring. Make sure they're treating the people right, make sure they're paying on time, make sure they don't complain a lot. I mean, who wants to work for those people? You just don't, right? So check out all that stuff there. I would recommend you only putting in about 5 to 10 proposals at a time, because if you get the jobs, then of course you've got to not take the other jobs that are coming in. So if you put in like 40 or 50 proposals and all of those come in, they want to hire you, you're going to look bad if you turn them down. You don't want to do that. So you want to start off slow, 5 to 10 in the beginning. If you live inside the US, make sure you check the box that says US only if you're on Upwork, something like that. Some people just want to hire US employees or Canadian employees or UK or whatever it is, whatever your nationality is. People in Mexico maybe want to hire people from Mexico, India, people from India. But the point is, get that targeted enough and don't overwhelm yourself with jobs, because if you take on more than you can do and you don't do a good job and you get bad ratings, it's going to hurt your chances of getting any more jobs on that site. Now what you can do, if you're applying for your very first jobs, especially if it's customer service, you may tell them that, hey, I'll work the first week for free. I won't charge you anything, just to prove what I can do. Now some of you out there are saying, well, I'm never ever going to do anything for free. I'm just going to wait until the good jobs come along. The problem with doing that is it's going to take you longer to get started. If you do some free work in the beginning or very reduced rate work in the beginning, you'll get some early reviews. If you get early reviews and they're good, you're going to get jobs that much faster that pay even more. So what you're doing is really investing your time in the beginning to build up your portfolio so you can make more money. That's what it's all about, right? Okay, so those are some ways you can make money online. They're simple, they're easy to do, and all you got to do is get started. If you want to make more money, of course, increase your skills, learn more things, watch more videos. I've got a ton of videos on this channel, over 600, that you could actually watch and learn how to make more money online. If you want to learn more about making money online, I've got a course. It's a $97 course. It's below in the description. All you have to do is click and learn. Simple and easy, no credit card required. I really appreciate you watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button down there, and don't forget, turn on bell notifications, right? Turn on all bell notifications, because when you do, I can notify you every single time I do a new video, and if I go live, I can notify you then, and we can actually talk live, which is pretty cool. Don't forget to comment below if you have any questions about any of this. If you've had some success doing some of these things or some failures, make sure you share that with us so that everybody can benefit. I really appreciate you listening to this video, and if you really want to blow up your business and do really well online and make a bunch of money, check out this video right here. It's pretty cool. I think you'll like it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.